Hello everyone, my name is Drew Brock with Luxury Estates International. I'd love to show you around this stunning unit in Veer Towers. Today, we are moving up in Veer Tower. We've completed the studio, we've completed the 1-bedroom. Now we are in a 2-bedroom corner unit on the 24th floor of the East Tower. And as you can see behind me, these views are immaculate. Truly, this is a absolutely stunning unit and I cannot wait to go in depth and show you guys. If you haven't seen the other videos, I go into depth with the lifestyle, the amenities, the HOA, the building itself, all after I showcase the unit, so make sure to stay tuned till then. But my name is Drew Brock. I'm a luxury real estate agent here in Las Vegas. And if you enjoy property tours, or just keeping up to date with the Las Vegas housing market, make sure to follow along. But without further ado, come walk with me through this property. All right, guys, here we are outside the unit. And like always, in the middle of the floor, this is where your elevators are. And just across your unit, we do have the trash chute. So not a far walk at all. But let's jump right inside and see what we got going on. So as you can see, we are introduced into a hallway before we actually enter the unit, which is different from the first 2 units we've seen. So we have this really nice textured wallpaper on the right wall. It's just absolutely beautiful, and I like the artwork and design they added in. To our left, we have a couple closets to knock through. So first, we have our first coat closet. And the second one, this one's pretty small. It's just a wall, but it holds your electric box and where you put your Wi-Fi. And then this one here, this holds your laundry unit. So you have stackable Bosch appliance, washer and dryer here. Perfectly fine. And you see that in a lot of the other units. But now let's jump in and see what we got going on in this unit. So we have another hallway that leads into the primary living area, and we have this beautiful textured wallpaper and this beautiful painting. But before we go down it, let's jump into the first bedroom. So here, this is our first bedroom. And as you can see, we have a full curtain wall of glass. This looks directly to the east of the city. So we can see Planet Hollywood. We can see the Las Vegas Boulevard. And as we look down this way, we can look north down the strip, and it's just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful view. Right now it's around 7 o'clock, so the sunset is starting to set behind us as it sets in the west. But just a gorgeous sight line. In this angle of the bedroom, as you can see, we do have a pretty decent sized closet here, red walls and white walls throughout. Now, something that we point out all the time in these units is the aluminum framed door with the stained glass, really nice for privacy. And this one's on a slider, so this one's really, really nice. Moving into the first bathroom, we change back into tile flooring. So now we have 12 by 24 inch tile flooring. And this bathroom has a really unique design to it, which I cannot wait to talk about. So first, let's talk about the bathtub. So first, this is a very nice bathtub. We have the nice accent of the stone and tile wrapping up into it, and we have a nice mosaic style backsplash throughout that moves into the shower. And same thing with that tile. So we have a hand washer and normal shower head as you have a walk-in shower. And then on this side, this is your bathroom sink. So we have that natural granite, and I love the veining and just the color of this countertop. It's beautiful. Large mirror, and then same thing that we see in the other units. We have another mirror in front of it with the accent lighting. Very, very nice. Above mount sink, decorative faucet, and then the cabinetry is that flat panel cabinetry that's white oak veneer that has integrated finger pulls in it. And then behind me, we do have another curtain wall of glass that you can look out and see the view of the strip right from your bathtub. But now something I want to highlight is this door. So right here, we have another slider that actually closes off that part of the bathroom and creates this bathroom as a half bathroom. So if you have guests or family visiting and you don't want them in that second bedroom or just want privacy in that area, you can close it off, lock it, and it perfectly creates a half bathroom for you. And this half bathroom is the same layout as in the countertops and cabinetry with the above mount sink here, which is perfect for your guests and anyone visiting. Love that design. And then again, another slider door here leading into the half bathroom. Before we head in, behind this door is your HVAC system. But now let's check this out. Wow. First thing you notice is that just 50-foot wraparound of glass. I believe I measured it correctly, and it's 50 feet of wraparound glass that looks out into the Las Vegas Strip. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to go more into the views that you see outside of it. But first, let's jump straight into the unit itself. So first, the kitchen. Very similar kitchen that we see based on the other units that we've seen, so we can knock this out pretty quick. Let's start from top to bottom. We have that stained glass flat panel cabinetry with the aluminum framing around it, and then the integrated finger pulls built in. Moving down, we have our built-in stovetop that's electric by Bosch. And then moving down, we have this granite countertop that has like this brown coffee, and it's really, really nice. I like how the color appreciates with everything else. And then we have that stained glass as the backdrop, undermount sink. And then moving further down, we have that white oak veneer with that same flat panel cabinetry. And then here, as we've seen in all the other units, is that full Bosch appliance package with all the built-in microwave, oven, and dishwasher with your refrigerator. Now, let's talk about the dining area here. Right beside it, we have nice pendant lighting above, and you have room for a table. Perfect. And then right behind it, this would be your living area. So you're surrounded by glass and natural light just bleeding in. And something to note from based on the other units are these poles. And this time they're fully present. You can see the whole thing. They're not just hiding in a wall or something as such. And they're also painted gray this time. So this is a really cool design that Veer offers. And we do have drop-down shades through every single window, as you'll see, and some do have fritted glass. Those are those yellow dots that you'll see to block the sunlight. Now, let's talk about the views that we get to see. First, let's talk about the south-facing view. So in the south, we have the MGM Grand. We could see out in it to the southwest, which is absolutely beautiful. Moving down, we see Las Vegas Boulevard, all the retail, restaurants, and shops, MGM Grand. Also, if you can see that construction area, that is where the A's stadium is going to be. So if right from where I'm standing, I could see the baseball game. This is absolutely beautiful. And then moving to my left, we're now facing east. So you can see a lot more of the hotels. You can see in the distance all of the mountain views of Las Vegas. And then as we move a little bit farther, you can see part of the north side of the strip. Guys, this is absolutely stunning. And because this is a corner unit, you get a full wraparound of glass, which you don't get often in many of the units. Only corner units get this type of premium viewing. Absolutely stunning. Now, let's back up before we enter into the primary. We have double slider doors. As we enter in, the flooring changes into this carpet. And guys, this is beautiful. I want to give you the orientation from this back real quick. Another view as we face south. And here we have two more of those poles. Now these ones are painted white. absolutely gorgeous. And your bed has perfect orientation of where the screen would be for your display. And we do have that same textured wallpaper here as well. And one thing before I move into the primary bathroom is you'll notice throughout the units we do have built-in floor electrical units, so you can plug in things straight from the floor, which is really, really nice. Now, moving into the primary bathroom, we have that same slider door. To the left and right of me, we do have closet space. And then let's talk about the bathroom sink first. So again, same orientation as we saw, but this one's a double sink that's above mount. We have that large mirror with another mirror in the front with the accent lighting. Same natural granite countertops with the beautiful veining, and then your white oak veneer below. And then here, this is your walk-in shower, as you have a handheld body washer, normal faucet head, that stone rising up as a backsplash in the mosaic style backsplash, and then your toilet in the back. Also throughout the unit, you'll notice we have a lot of recessed lighting in areas if you want to add more pendant lighting or ceiling fans, that is available. But guys, this is an awesome, beautiful unit. We've wrapped it up here now, but let's dive in to the building now, the lifestyle and the amenities, and then we'll wrap it up all at the end. All right, guys, we are taking to a bird's eye view, and before we zoom out, I want to touch on the orientation of where your unit sits and the view you have. So if you're north facing, you get premium views of the strip and the skyline. Typically north facing units have the best views, and the pricing is much higher depending on where your unit sits. If you have west facing units, you see a lot of mountain views and red rock, and you get a lot of the sunsets, and you're also facing directly toward Aria, which is remarkable. And then east facing, you'll have more of sunrises, and you get a lot more of direct sunlight coming from the east. So depending on that, you might want to definitely have drop shades for things as such in the morning. And then south facing, you have a broader city view, and you see right into like Waldorf, New York, things as such, MGM Grand. And some of the south facing unit as well, you're going to have the A Stadium being built, so you actually be able to see the baseball game straight from your unit, which is remarkable. But now, let's zoom out, reset this to north. And what I did here for us is I highlighted key areas within the city so that we can really take a look on where we sit in Las Vegas and also what is in our surrounding areas. So the key areas I want to talk about is definitely the interstates, the parts of town, and areas that I feel like you definitely should check out if you are unfamiliar with Vegas. If you are familiar with Vegas, you could probably skip ahead 20 seconds. But so here, this is the I-15. This runs parallel with the Las Vegas Strip. This blue marker, this is Veer Towers to keep an eye on. This is where you're located. And then as we move up north, we have the Art District. This is close to Old Vegas, and this is a lot of where you find like Circa and the Plaza. This is all those hotels up here. Art District has tons of bars, thrift shops, and a lot of cool areas to check out. If we move south down the I-15, we run into the 215, and that brings us west or east. We also, directly south of us, have the Harry Reid Airport, which is super close proximity, which is very ideal. And then talking about the 215, if you go east, it runs south and then keeps continuing to go east into Henderson. And down here, this is a lot of McDowell Highlands, Askaya, Seven Hills, Southern Highlands are over here. And then if we go the opposite direction, if you're going west, you'll see I highlighted all the Costco's because those are definitely necessary to know where those are. 215 heads up north and west, And we're in the southwest here, and then Summerlin is in this area located here. Now, let's talk about one last key area is Chinatown, which is in close proximity to you guys as well. A lot of cool restaurants and places to check out there as well. So super close proximity to that. Now, let's talk about the other tags that you guys notice, the green and red ones. So first, let's talk about the red ones. And the red ones I highlighted are grocery stores that are located near Veer Towers. And these are more of the well-known businesses. You'll see a lot more of the public use. On the strip, there's dozens of grocery stores and hundreds of restaurants. And I'm not going to blow up the strip because, as we know, we all have that there. So if you want to pay for groceries on the strip, you definitely can. The closest one I saw to you guys is Target, right across the street, and actually the ratings are really good for it. But just outside the strip, you have Smith's, which I really like to go to. You also have Vaughn's, very close proximity, and then just north of you, you do have the Costco Business Center, if you do have a Costco membership and like shopping in bulk. And then the green ones are banks. So I tagged, bigger name brands for banks such as like Wells Fargo, Citibank, Bank of America, things as such, that are just in close proximity to you. And if you have a different bank, I bet it won't be too far. And then the closest ones I saw regarding Veer Tower is the Navy Federal Credit Union. And also if you're huge into cryptocurrency, there's a CoinSource Bitcoin ATM just across the street. But yeah, this is a quick bird's eye view of just the city, where you sit in Veer Tower, and just to give you an idea of distance and things as such while you are making a decision on Veer Towers, or just considering Vegas itself and seeing where you're located. So before we jump into the lifestyle Veer Towers offers, let's talk about Veer Towers itself, the actual building. So Veer Towers is located centrally in the Las Vegas Strip. We're in between Aria and Vdara resorts, and we are connected right into the shops at Crystals. So Veer Towers is two 37-story residential towers that hold 670 condominium units. And something that makes Veer Towers unique is it was made to be a condominium community for residential living, rather than a lot of the other high-rises you notice. They're like condo hotels or resort-style properties. And something structurally different about Veer Towers is the architectural design. Both towers are leaned in opposite directions, which makes a unique silhouette on the Las Vegas Strip. And the design process was to feel like an urban modern living. So you have floor-to-ceiling windows and glass, open layouts, strong city views, and walkability right into the middle of the strip. So instead of just feeling like a normal residential tower, Veer offers an integrated feel into the city life. Also, Veer Towers has integrated commissioned artwork throughout the building that you'll see that was passed through the CityCenter art program, which is absolutely beautiful. And the last thing I want to touch on regarding the building itself is the actual orientation of your unit and how much that matters. So typically north-facing units go for a premium, especially on the upper levels, due to the unobstructed views you have of the strip. You also have west-facing units. Those have a completely different environment as they see more of the sunset and the mountain views. Then you have lower level units and more interconnected units that see more of the city center and the urban environmental living. So you aren't really just buying square footage when you buy a unit here in a high rise. You're looking for perspective, the light, the privacy you have. All of that connects to the everyday living you have from your windows. So that's a lot of why you see different pricing even for the same unit, because truly your view matches a lot of the energy that you feel day to day in a high-rise unit. Now, the lifestyle Veer Towers offers is fully integrated into the strip. As soon as you walk into this high-rise, you're complimented by the convenience, the privacy, and the vertical living it offers. So as a resident here, you are given a key fob, and this key fob allows you access throughout the whole building. Without it, you cannot go up and down the elevators, you cannot access common areas, and you cannot access Veer Towers from the street either. This key fob allows you to open the doors and move in and out throughout the building, so only residents have that privacy and control. Also, as a resident, you have your own mailbox, packages are dealt with at the front desk, and on each floor you do have a convenient trash chute, so you don't have to traverse all the way down X amount of floors depending on where you are just to throw away your trash. So that convenience is really, really great here. One key difference Veer Towers has compared to other high-rise buildings here in Las Vegas is being completely connected to the city center, but also being subjected away from it. What I mean by that is you are walking distance away from the crystals, entertainment, nightlife, shows, and just the life on the strip. But as soon as you enter back into the building and go back to your unit, you step right back into that comfortable private lifestyle that Veer Towers offers. Another great lifestyle feature here at Veer Towers is the valet parking. None of it's self-parking, which is super convenient, especially for residents. So if you're driving in, you leave your car at valet and they take care of it for you. But in the opposite side of it, if you're getting ready to go to dinner, go to work, things as such, you just call them, you let them know that you're coming down and your car is ready for you as you come down the stairs. So that is a awesome lifestyle amenity Veer Towers offers. And as we finish up on the lifestyle segment, I also want to talk about what the people at Veer Towers brings in, as the lifestyle is very different from condo hotels. So you'll see a lot of full-time residents here. You'll notice a lot of second home owners that like to be on the strip when they visit here in Vegas. You see a lot of lock and leave buyers, and also just professionals. So the lifestyle Veer Towers offers is much different than condo hotels, as they offer short-term rentals, but Veer Towers doesn't. So comparatively, the environment here is a lot more residential and controlled. But that is all for the lifestyle Veer Towers offers. Now let's move into the HOA and the amenities it offers. All right, so let's jump into the HOA and the amenities. So first, HOA, what is it made of, the structure and the payments? So let's talk about what we all want to know, the payments. It really depends on your unit. If you have a studio, a 1-bed, 2-bed, a penthouse, that truly depends the price of your monthly payment. So for example, a studio, you're looking around $800 per month. While if you own a penthouse, you're looking all the way up to $3,600 a month. So depending on the square footage of your unit and where it's placed in the building, that has a huge impact on your price. But as I know that might seem like a lot, Veer Towers is a luxury high-rise. There's a lot it offers while you're a resident here. It covers management, recess areas, concierge, security, valet. It also covers your water, your sewage, your trash. So there's a lot of it collecting into one, which is completely taken care of for you. And the security behind this HOA is tremendous. They do not mess around, and they make sure that you are well kept up and secure. And then also talking about the amenities the HOA covers, there are tons here at Veer Towers, not just on the strip, here in Veer Towers. So let's start small and grow from there. Veer Towers has lounge areas where you can sit, relax, watch TV. You also have areas you can have conference calls or things as such. And then moving up, you have recess areas like a dog park where you can take your pet out and hang out and do all that while being in the concrete jungle. Also, you do have a fitness center that looks out onto the strip. And you also have 2 pools on both rooftops at the 37th floor. They actually have an infinity edge that look out into the strip, so it looks like water falling onto Las Vegas Boulevard. It's truly an awesome spot. And you have lounge areas there as well, cabanas, and an outdoor grilling area that is well kept up. All right, that is the full property and building tour. What do you guys think about this unit? What do you guys think about Veer Towers itself? Let me know in the comments. I'm truly interested in your guys' opinion. And also stay tuned to next week, because if you thought this was jaw-dropping, I got a treat for you guys next week. I am super excited about that one. And huge thanks to Mark Stuhmer for allowing me to film his listing. This is a absolutely gorgeous unit, and I know you're gonna find the right buyer that completely adores this unit. This is awesome, truly. Thank you again. And guys, if you're wanting to see this unit or units similar in Veer Towers or just throughout Las Vegas, feel free to reach out. My information is here on the screen and also in the description below. I deal with all price ranges, so do not worry about that at all. I'm here to help you if it's selling, buying, or simply just learning more about real estate itself. It's been an honor showing you guys this unit today, and I cannot wait till the next one. So until then, I'll see you soon.